Welcome back, my friends. We are back with another Land of Eem
Hello.
video.
It's been a long time.
Good day to you, sirs.
Our schedule has been a little choppy lately, but hey,
Little cattywampus.
that's life. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's life. It's been choppy, but we're back into it, and we've been very productive despite the choppiness. So
This is true.
Behind the scenes. Behind the scenes.
BTS.
Yeah, very productive.
One of my hexes is coming to fruition.
That is true. You heard it here first, folks.
Finally.
The beginnings of the great quest that George is assembling, George's hexes, are now a reality. George is working on the first hex right now.
There is a draft in place.
There's a draft in place.
It's no longer a pipe dream.
I am stoked about it because I think it's awesome. So more on that. Awesome. And then not to, well, thank you, Georgie.
Oh,
I can't comment on it yet because I haven't gotten a chance to read it. But that's going to happen, George, okay?
I mean, it only hurts you when you don't read it because I keep putting in terrible things then. For those who don't know, James is a good hype man and Ben is the voice of reason. James makes me feel like I'm a writing lord and I'm just waiting for Ben to come through and get out the red pen, Hey. So mark it up.
That's hilarious.
Inappropriate. Can't do that. That's not right. That's not canon.
That's not canon.
Ben is not like this. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's really like, that's not canon.
That would never happen in the Land of Eem.
What's up, Jason? How you doing?
Hello, welcome, sir. Welcome.
What
housekeeping?
Yeah, a little housekeeping.
A little holler at your Patreons.
Indeed.
Thank you for patronizing us.
I'm going to jump out and say we have no new updates about the Land of Eem production. We know that production is going strong, and there's no reason to be concerned at all. They told us that basically it could be weeks before we get that next update, and that's what we're patiently waiting for on our end. But it's chugging away. They're being made, and we're really excited about it. So that's that.
I'm excited about that. I'm going to get those in my hands. And my toes.
I can't wait. They look really pretty. I can't wait to get my own copy.
It's early bird. Let's see. We got some recent posts on Patreon. We got a little Underland Sandbox we've talked about.
Yeah, I want to shout out a couple new patrons. Walker, thanks for joining up.
Not a Texas Ranger.
He might be.
He might be. We don't know.
And
sound off the cot.
And curiously enough, Trevette is a patron.
What?
Oh
no,
that's fantastic.
Okay, I was gonna say
Trevette.
You got me with that one.
Shout out to Justin for he was a previous patron who's come back to be a patron again. So thank you.
Oh, welcome back, Justin. We really appreciate your support.
Thanks for coming back.
Definitely keep the lights on here. I might have to turn this off, but because we have patrons.
It made no difference whatsoever.
Oh my god.
It was like an imperceptible.
Yeah, all we saw was your arm go up.
I gotta figure out the lighting in this room.
I just can't. I just can't.
This is what's stopping us from being a legitimate production. Lighting.
Yes. You're a professional cartoonist who's mastered the light sourcing.
Yeah, just not in real life.
When it comes to real life, it just is an enigma.
Theo. I was trying to figure out Clarence Gilliard's real character's name in Die Hard.
I was just about to say, like, Trevette is just the sequel to Die Hard. It's like where he ends up after his life of crime with Hans Gruber.
Yeah, he like leaves Hans Gruber, he changes his identity, goes to work with Chuck Norris.
And that's our Walker Texas Ranger fan fiction for the day.
For the day. Every day we get together and we come up with a Walker Texas Ranger fan
everything
fiction.
Tied back.
It's part of our creative process.
All right. Let's jump into some Land of Eem. Let's do it. But first, we got to remember all the things that happened.
I know, because I certainly don't. It's been 2 weeks, right? At least.
Ooh, maybe longer.
And then it was like 3 weeks before that. We played like once in the last 2 months.
I'm glad to be back. I've been missing this from my life.
Need to roll some d12s in my life. Let me try not to sneeze. No, I'm going to sneeze.
I want to hear it.
No, I'm not going to. Can't do that. It's going to peak so hard. Session 6. It has no name. How Chili got a cat?
I think you already got the cat.
How Chili took a fee or took a what is it? Profession.
I'm embarrassed by this, but
Chili,
I can't remember the cat's name.
Master. Yeah. What was that?
I'm embarrassed by this, but I can't remember the cat's name.
We haven't named the cat yet.
Is that why?
That's why I was joking in our private chat that their cat's name is Jean Cougar Melon Chump, but that's probably not going to be the case.
Yeah, you're right. I vote Trevette.
My vote is Trevette. All right. So session 6, we both agree that we should figure out how to slow down the clear cutting and make it more sustainable. We climb up the largest tree to meet the gnome, Sea Cinder Sputterbark. I got a lot of sleep last night, so I keep word vomiting onto the gnome about saving the forest. Oh, I got a lot of sleep as a person in real life, so I think my role playing was like over the top last time. Yeah, I get it now. This is the opposite today. So she says the lumberjacks are unreasonable, and when Buddy says he's the gumball king and he's out of gumballs, she assumes that he's selling like gangbusters. So Sea Cinder tells us the gumballs would do great in Dingledell. So it seems like Buddy, not Bobby. Buddy. It seems like Buddy is going to get a franchise of gumball machines going into Dingledell. She asks about the Giants. I say they're from New York. Ben corrects me that they're from San Francisco, and I proceed to kill the entire conversation. The tree she's in is one of the last Whirlwood trees in the whole Mucklands, and she can't leave. So she gives us tips to deal with the Giants so that we might be able to strike a deal with the logging camps. We learned that all Giants have hobbies. They're mostly shy and don't like the scrutiny little folk give them. So we leave the tree via pocket hang glider and search for evidence of Giants with a 9. Finding that they've headed north into the Rocky Mountains. We get a 9 for a travel check. It's uneventful road, and Buddy gathers Reckon Holly and some unwanted attention. Buddy consumes his ration. I ask Buddy, we rest for the night. Buddy consumes his ration. I ask Buddy what his intentions are with Millie. He does say there are many good things about her, but she is also, as Ben editorializes, running these lumberjacks. Buddy inspires me with an 11, saying there must be a middle way. Morning has come, but he has the bright idea to sound a trumpet into the ether with a 12, and a scatting giant comes up to us and loves the sound.
I forgot about
really good. I forgot all about that. But he offers the trumpet in trade for help solving our problems as well as information. He tells us about a giant named Yarla. His name is Ragtack, and he enjoys rerouting rivers. He learned from the best, Purple Roundy, who learned from Kentucky, Lord Beavers. I try to hire him to walk us across the falls and only get a 6. Where did I get? Yeah, and he says he doesn't have time, but he can throw us about halfway. So I tie Buddy to myself, tandem style, and attempt to deploy the pocket hang glider mid-flight. We get a 3, which is not great. Get about halfway and start losing altitude. It becomes hard to steer, and we land on some precarious rocks, taking some dread. I make a perception check, which is a 12, to see if there's any other routes through, and realize we can use the currents to get across. Buddy falls in with a 4 and begins drowning, taking dread. I flip the hang glider over and use it to sail over to him with a 9. Whip rescue him with a 13, and we manage to get to the other side, where there's a bunch of flotsam and stones that will let us travel the rest of the way. However, the pocket hang glider is now broken. It can be repaired. Exhausted, we make another travel check. It was a 3, unfortunately, and find a goblin as we finish crossing. I introduce myself. He's making his way down slowly. I perceive that he's worried that someone else might be around. He offers to sell his high-quality gator skins, and Buddy perceives them to be amazing quality. I send... sorry, hold on.
Ladies and gentlemen on the podcast, you can't see it, but Georgie is sneezing.
It didn't even happen. It was this... I have so much sneeze in my brain that's not getting
You're like
out.
a quick draw with the mute, though, I gotta tell you.
It's just a little button on top of the mic. It's just lovely. I send Oshkosh and Bagosh to dig this guy a hole because we want to hide him, and we conceal him with a 6. They're still digging as the hunters approach us, and we realize they're big fame hunters. I ask if they're willing to help us with our giant problem. We get a 10, and they say they're willing to help us if it's a man-eater. They say they want to camp here and like the idea of some feminine company, i.e. my company. But Buddy doesn't really like this. He's pretty protective of me. Says we'll go get some herbs and spices for the food, and we decide to travel through the night and get out of there, leaving the guy that we've dug a hole for underneath the camp. We travel with disadvantage through the night. It's not bad rolls, though. We get a 6 and a 7. Bad weather hits, heavy rains and lightning. We're drenched and exhausted. Vitality checks, we both get 12s. We're ultimately fine and find some shelter. Ben rolls for the thief to see how he survives. It's an 11 in the thief's favor, and he's likely to be able to get away in the morning. The search for Yarla continues. We get a 9. We find a childlike giant who's built a whole town from all this lumber that she's taken, and it has a little sputter train even. I worry about her capturing us for eternity and making us her dolls. Buddy stands up. Hey, can we play? Just yells it out. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's where we're at.
All right. 2 giant hands, just like it's shocking how they're able to like come over to you so quick and pluck you up. And they look at you. The giant looks at you and says, "Yes, play." And she like stuffs you into a sputter train, one of you.
We all take infinite dread and just get crushed.
Infinite dread.
Yeah. You just keep smushing us until we're in there.
We just take 4 million dread.
Yeah. Gently, gently.
And then she puts one of you into this like tower that she's built out of logs. Yeah, so both of you make nimbleness checks to see if you can wiggle out of some dread.
Ooh, shucks.
Ooh.
Shucks, howdy. Nimbo, I immediately lose a quest point, and I get a 6.
Okay.
Jubila Forest. I take dread.
Chili, you take 1 dread.
I accept.
Buddy, you take 3.
But
Okay.
Chili, you're stuffed into this sputter train.
Oops, I'm at 11 out of 12.
And
Uh-huh.
it's and she like flicks it and it goes like super fast around.
I take a moment and I'm impressed with the quality of construction of the train. Like it's really clinging to the curves, you know.
Meanwhile, Buddy, you're stuffed into this tower at the top, and then she's like got a crank where it's like an elevator going up and down. She's like making you go up and down over and over again.
Hey, maybe we could stay at the top for a little bit. The view's great up here.
Going down.
Up and down, up and down.
Oh,
What's her name? Yarla?
Yarla.
Yarla.
Say, your name's Yarla, right?
Yeah, Yarla.
I'm Buddy Bobet, the Gumball King. And we're really happy. We're really happy to be able to play with you. But you have to play nice, okay? We're really small.
Make a charm check. And Chili, make a vitality check.
Like to not puke.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Can I just fail it?
I make a charm.
If you want.
No, I'll see if I can be vital. How vital am I? 6 plus 0. 6. Flat 6. And then you just hear, like, as I go by again, I swallowed it.
Oh.
What was your total, James?
10.
She says, and pulls you, Buddy, out and is holding you like this. And then she stops the train and says, "That one's no fun."
Which
He
one?
looks depressed.
He's plenty fun. He just doesn't like fast rides.
I'm a girl.
I want happy. Be happy.
Yay!
I'm sorry, George. I've imprisoned us forever.
Yeah, no, we're hosed. We are hosed. I say, Yarla, what makes you happy?
Fun.
Fun? Okay.
Playing.
What's the okay? Where are your parents?
This is Yarla's world.
It's like Bobby's world.
We're talking about Big Man's world. Sorry.
Jason, what are you cooking? Let us know so we can enjoy. Yeah, we're hosed. So her name is Yarla. She likes having fun. I say, Yarla, are your folks around? I have no idea how giant society works.
I mean, she's clearly not a child.
She just has the brain of a child.
Your giant's brain.
I go into her ear, crawl into her brain, and speed bag her pituitary.
For a brief moment, you turn her into a genius.
That's how it works.
That's our plan.
That's how it works. I'm genuinely at a loss. I say, Yarla, so you're all out here all by yourself. Don't you want other giants to play with?
They don't play fair.
What does that mean?
They break things. They steal my stuff.
Okay.
They don't know how to play like you. Happy.
I see.
She like claps and kind of like shakes the little valley that you're in.
You know, there's lots of ways to play.
Yeah.
You don't need us just to play. You can play with all kinds of people as long as you're nice to them.
Ooh, burgers and hash browns. Heck yeah.
I'm in. I'm very in.
Just some A1.
Yeah, so be nice to me. Do what I say.
But that's not being nice to us, Yarla.
Yeah, that's not how you make friends. We have to be nice to each other and respect each other. See how me and Chili respect each other? He's Chili, by the way.
Make an inspire check.
I owed it.
I use a quest point to make it a 6.
Nice.
All right, success with a twist. What does that mean? She it's like partially getting through to her.
I don't want her to see my cat because she's gonna like what is the thing, George? Yeah. Or she's just gonna like pet it until it's dead.
Lenny
very sad. Yeah, Lenny it. Okay.
Wow.
What is that? Oh, brother, no. What is the
mice and men?
Of mice and
mice and men? Thank you. That was killing me. My soul.
Oh, mice, where art thou?
Yeah,
wow.
Oh, mice, where art thou?
2 very different story experiences.
Yeah.
Oh, mice, where art
Do
thou?
you guys have any ideas about how she's half accepting this idea?
Yeah, maybe she's like, okay, what do you want to do?
Maybe like loggers were mean to her or something, and she like only likes us because she stole stuff. Like it created a conflict.
I mean, we could convince her to play logging. Where she's a logger.
We've never been more productive in all our lives.
Yeah, probably that would just increase the rate.
Yeah, well, I had like a crazy idea of seeing if loggers would populate this town, and she could like watch them like a flea circus.
City.
Yeah, like a Sim City, but like not be like a
just like flicking
a cruel god.
Yeah, that's a very. Must construct additional pylons.
Wow. Yeah, she's making a Protoss fortress.
Yeah, I would be I'm pro toss, not anti toss. I don't want her to toss us. I don't know what to do though. Let me think. So I could tinker. This is a conundrum.
How do you want to play then?
Well, sometimes it's fun to people watch. You can see all the different things going on in your town, and you can make friends with some people. Have you ever heard of a flea circus?
Please.
You mean Fleabag County?
Yeah, actually, that's close.
Yeah, you should move to Fleabag County.
You should move to Bogtown. That won't cause any problems at all.
No.
It's like a kaiju destroying the city.
Yeah. I love that.
See, a flea circus is like having a little circus or a little town. And in it is populated with a bunch of little people. And you can watch them play with each other, and it's like a big show.
Starts clapping.
What if we turn this whole town into a circus? We have to make a promise. You can't hurt anybody, and you can't interfere, but you can make friends with anybody that wants to.
That's too much.
We'll take it
Little
one
brain.
step at a time.
Yeah.
One step at a time. We'll stick with it. We'll stay with you so that you can stay with you for a short
You'll
period.
stay with me forever.
Not forever. Not forever.
So I got a guy
You
named
will
Slater.
die
who will
before
stay
I
with
die.
I like
That's
it,
just
Julie.
cruel. Do you really want to? I say, Yarla, do you really want to experience that? You want to experience loss? Wouldn't you rather die before us?
Drink this
It is
potion.
better
No.
to experience loss than nothing at all.
It's just like bizarrely pontificating on mortality. I love it. I bullwhip her eye. We get into combat. Let's go.
Oh my god. We lose.
Yeah, I think we can
Decided.
take her. We're gonna
I
just
think
have to like Ewok her. You know?
That's true.
Is she the size of a chicken walker? Can we set up log traps?
She's taller than a chicken walker.
She's like a
Like
lot taller.
Like an AT-AT?
I haven't heard chicken walkers said out loud in like 20 years.
It's good. I like
That
it.
is good.
Yeah, do it.
So how do you want to go
Sorry,
about this
yeah, I'm-
plan?
Not being amazing right now.
Um,
Okay, I can write tool for the job something. But so we basically want to turn this town into a logging town and convince her to like be hands off with it. That's where we're gonna go
yeah.
with.
She can still make friends with people, but she can't
Okay.
like, she can't be like, they're not toys, they're people. That's what I'm trying to get across.
Okay.
And that's how you make friends. You can make a lot of friends if you're nice to people.
Okay, so maybe I can use Oshkosh and Bagosh and she can like practice making friends with them.
Because if they get smashed, they'll live.
They'll live. Yeah. I mean, like they never perish.
That's a funny idea. They're like test dummies
Yeah. We're gonna
for how
Maybe
to
we'll-
be a friend.
maybe we'll do that. It'll be like a cotillion or something.
That is funny.
Sure, go for it.
All right.
This.
I
What do you
say,
got
all right,
open to
Yarla.
do?
So this is Osh, this is Kosh, and this is Bagosh. They're my friends, and they can be your friends too. But we want you to kind of learn how to make friends with people. So maybe Osh is gonna walk up to you and say hello, and you guys can greet each other and maybe shake hands. And he like is quivering, like he's like as much as a goo can quiver. And I say, it's okay. Remember, you can't die. That's what the rule book says.
Wow.
Like really meta with my
Wow.
minions.
That's how you inspire them. You can't.
That's how I
die.
inspire
what
them.
the book says.
Yeah.
I'm choosing. You're gonna get real hurt.
Yeah.
You can't die.
I'll give him a quest point to get a 9.
What is the process of? What's the specific?
We don't know. Right, I'm just showing her how to do introductions. This
Like
is
introductions and
herself.
manners.
Yeah, introductions and manners 101. We
Um,
should, like Jason says, get her a giant size book of Gothic poetry. I read it as pottery. So Jason, you may not be able to type, but I can't read. So we're in good company because I was like, "What's Gothic pottery?" And I really love that idea.
The little goose hop into her hand with gusto.
Yeah.
And she seems really delighted by them. She starts laughing. Her first instinct is to go.
wait. No.
I'm saying that's her first instinct.
I mean, it could happen.
I'm gonna make a check.
And then we'll send caution, and then he'll have to survive it. New Twilight Saga, indeed.
Now,
oh gosh, I can't like perceive it. QP.
I'm gonna give her a +1 bonus because of your dealings with her already.
Here we go.
All right, success with a twist.
One goo.
No.
You get the sense that she like really stops herself, but you'd still like feel iffy around people, you know, like
yeah.
She like drops them and they're fine because they're goo, and she picks them back up and like is laughing to herself.
Is there something like you would give a kid that is like that they can just smash around and it's indestructible? Like
Lots of
I
things.
guess it'd be like I guess like what
We're talking like Gak or something.
No, I'm thinking like a
talk about like foam, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. It's just slime. It's just slime. No, I'm thinking like, could we give her something that like whenever she gets too excited, she just smashes it on the ground a little bit? You know, like it's
interesting. Like
to like take out her nervous, frustrated,
like one of those destruction rooms that you can do or whatever. Have you ever heard of that?
I call
Maybe
that
like
the
a city that she built. You know,
a city that she built.
Jeez, like a second one, like the city that she destroyed.
Yeah. This is what happens. Yeah.
This is my angry place.
Yeah. Wow.
If she ever gets frustrated, maybe we can like teach her to take a walk.
Can I pull out like an unobtainium cudgel? And she just kind of like smacks on the ground a little bit.
I think Jason's idea of build a giant bouncy castle is pretty good.
That is actually really good.
Actually, really good.
How many rubber trees are around?
Well, I say
you have to fell the entire forest.
I say wait,
like a forest too.
I say wait, like a bouncy castle like this, and I pull one out of my pack using right tool for the job.
That's amazing.
I mean, it's only amazing if it works. What is the bonus?
If it's a 12, it's large enough for her to sit on.
It's like
she can sit on it and bounce up and down like one of those exercise balls.
It's a little bouncy. Yeah, exactly. It's a yoga ball. I'm just gonna roll D12 and see what we get.
James, did you roll your items?
I did roll my items. I rolled brass knuckles and a two-handed sword.
That's great. I have good news and bad news.
Yeah,
it's lost, but there's something in its place. Maybe I didn't pack that. Maybe I lost it in the river. I really don't
pull
know.
out a
dynamite, like
a wet balloon.
A wet balloon.
I'm not sure how it got wet either.
I don't want to put my lips on it to blow it up.
The cat.
It's the cat.
Actually,
yeah, probably is.
This doesn't taste good.
It doesn't smell good either. Maybe I can blow the animal.
The Jarla says, bring the people, we'll have fun.
You have to make us a promise.
Yeah.
Because we're friends, and that's what friends do. Isn't that right, Chili?
I give a thumbs up. Awkwardly.
What?
No smashing.
I think
no picking up without permission.
Yeah.
No flicking. Or tossing. No tossing.
But flicking, okay.
No.
No. No. I mean, I feel like we're just telling her
the first person that arrives is like, wow, what an incredible place. It'll be great to live here.
Okay, one flick.
One flick. It's just like whoever's a jerk that we choose. It's like that guy. It's okay.
Wait, sorry. Whatever happened, she was trying to smash Oshkosh Bagosh, and then she just held off, or she kind of smashed him.
She was a little rough with them. She dropped them, but they're fine.
Okay, cool. Sorry, I'm trying to keep notes. I've been bad about that. So, do we want to do any more like lessons with her?
Maybe as people arrive.
Okay, that could be it. Well, I have to make travel checks to get back to the logging camp, I guess, and then we have to convince them that we have a city for them. I think combat would be easier. Ben, you're muted.
That's funny.
What if James came back and then we were just in combat? Do you think we can take this giant, Ben?
No.
I appreciate your honesty.
I'll like pulverize you in like probably one or two shots.
Yeah. Let's see. I don't want her to even see my cat. In fact, I think we're gonna have to do like a sneak check for the cat so she doesn't see it.
No, I already said, your cat is not just gonna be eaten by things.
I know, but I have fear. I have fear in my heart for my cat with no name.
Stevens.
Yes, Cat Stevens. Spelled with a PH. Phtevens. Stevens. Stephen Curry. Ben, so the right tool for the job, I didn't have. Oh yeah, we had the wet balloon in the place. That's really weird. I will try to buy time until James comes back, and I will tinker check to make a balloon animal.
Sorry, life called. I had to get up and go to my front door.
You're all good, man. Oh my gosh! At least I'm getting him out. It's a 3. I blow this wet balloon, but the taste is like almost fishy, and then it just blows right off.
Wait, do we have a gremlin in the bag?
I don't know if that was this campaign.
Oh, maybe not.
You already let them loose on Krog's ship.
That's
right. Wherever we had this gremlin.
Yeah.
You need to work on that skill more.
Well, it tasted like fish, Charlotte. It's gross.
Unimpressive.
I take dread just from Yarla's dismissiveness. I am at 10 out of 12. Like a child belittled me.
That's how bad it hurts.
Yeah. So I guess, James, we have to go back and convince the lumberjacks to move in.
We do.
Yeah.
We do.
Yeah, but you know where this is now.
What we really could do is send the lumberjacks in to take the lumber back from the city, and then they all get killed by Yarla, and then we don't have a problem with the forest because there aren't any lumberjacks to clear cut it. And
then Millie
we'll never know because there will be no survivors.
Cade Cataran will be bounty hunting us across the face of the earth.
Oh, it's true.
An experience we will not survive.
George is loath to travel back to town.
We gotta do it. We travel.
When you were gone, he said, or we could just like fight the giant.
Yeah,
be easier.
I asked if Ben
be easier. We'll die.
Yeah. Easier than convincing these knuckleheads of like.
I mean,
Oh, I'm Buddy Boubet, dude. I'm the.
You are Buddy Boubet.
I will.
It won't actually be easier, but it will be like the lazy choice.
Fighting will be a lazy choice.
The part of the stream where we attack our beloved.
Will end quicker. That's for sure.
It will end quicker, and then we can make new characters.
A party wipe, and then we'll make new characters.
Yeah.
Giants have 1d12 dread.
Child's play.
+2 attack.
Would essentially defeat me instantly.
Not good.
All right.
Yeah, so let's head back. How has this been a leg, or how long have we spent here?
Yeah, it's been like a travel turn.
Okay, so at the camp before we get back, probably. So we'll travel right now. I'll kick it off because I've rolled 2 1s and probably got all the bad rolls out. But let's see another 1 here. 7, respectable, and my realms check is +1, 8. I use a quest point. Just blowing through quest points.
Okay.
Onward we go, my dear Georgie.
So that's a 9.
9er.
All right. You can
Fish.
Yes, do some sort of resource gathering.
Ooh, that's a 12 on a wilderness check.
Nice.
I was fishing.
Very nice.
They're very nice. I guess
We'll have dinner
for a compliment.
Right. I'm always fishing for compliments from you, Benny boy.
What have you been working out?
Yeah, looking pretty swole.
Roll a d12, my friend.
I roll it. I roll.
Let us determine what fish is.
Hey, there's the other one. It's fine because this is just finding a fish.
You have found a bubble carp.
Most delicious. The bubble
I think
carp.
you put a bullet in your bubble carp.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bubble carp.
Oh yeah.
Carp.
Okay.
Round orange carp with flowing yellow fins. It looks almost like a giant goldfish, but it's not.
Night begins to fall, and you guys are setting up camp, I presume.
Mm-hmm. We gonna camp. I say I make a bubble carp tea for us using a cooking recipe from my pappy.
I love it.
I love it.
The only ingredient for bubble carp tea is bubble carp, so we can actually do it.
Hot water and bubble carp.
Yeah, the idea of boiling a fish and then drinking the water is really gross to me.
It's like a soup.
It's more of a broth. Yeah, like
it's
a
broth.
You got some fish bone. So Ben, this cooking recipe, just being tea, does it still provide us food?
I mean, it's like a bone broth.
Well, that's hearty.
It's hearty. There's a fish in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like drinking hot dog water. It's like, there's some nitrates
that is
in there.
nutritious.
You get all the protein and nitrates.
Yeah.
Some electrolytes.
Got some.
I don't think there's electrolytes in hot dog water.
Oh my gosh.
Let's start that Powerade flavor. Powerade.
Okay, so according to Google's AI overview, hot dog water is marketed as a source of electrolytes and sodium.
No. I was way off. Now I know what to drink after a workout.
And then it goes into like giving your dog electrolytes. So I don't know. Google AI is dumb.
Hey man, I'm a genius.
I love it.
Either they're dumb or I'm a genius.
I think Ben's a genius.
We know you're a genius. Yeah.
It pleases me more that it would have electrolytes.
Yeah. Do I have to
you guys?
Tea? Sorry.
Yeah, you got to make it.
Like a tinker?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I do it.
Look at that.
I do it.
Should give you some sort of benefit, right?
I don't know. I have not cooked.
I thought you were looking at it. How'd you know?
Oh, sorry. Yes, it gives.
You just made that up. It's like, and we didn't notice that it's not.
No. Sorry, I thought you meant like rolling a specific number gives us a benefit. No, the tea gives us +1 realms for the session.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
As you guys are sipping on your tasty fish tea,
The cat loves it.
and it also the bubbles. It's got like some,
Boba?
fish eggs.
Oh,
It's like
bubble
boba.
tea. Yeah, they pop in your mouth.
It's
It's
like
chewy
boba.
like tapioca.
Warm
Oh.
gushers. And
That's like what it is intended to be because it's called bubble carb tea.
Oh, so sad. I love it.
And so you hear a horrible hissing sound.
Oh no.
That's a D20. I don't like when Ben rolls D20s.
I don't like when it's a 19. It scares me.
Yeah.
Almost a 20.
Ben uses a quest point to make it a 20. It's a scrock nest. Scrockwing? Scrock nest. Scrockwing.
Skarkwing lives in a scrock nest.
Yeah, scrock nest monster is all I can ever think of when I think about Scrockwing.
Love it. Like a giant duck-shaped scrockwing floating on the river.
Yeah. But it's really just a giant inflatable rubber duck that people have mistaken for an actual monster.
And we'll use that to sail to Capstan.
Mm-hmm. It's perfect.
Canon.
Sailing to Capstan.
I wonder what Ben is trying to do to us right now.
He's got his hand on his mouth.
Yeah, he looks he's deep in thought for those of
Sorry,
you.
I
Oh,
got
see you,
cold.
Jason. Take care, man.
Take it easy, man.
Sorry, I got to re-roll that.
He was too nice to us. He's rerolling.
No, I'm just telling you that you hear a horrible hissing sound coming from like the darkness.
My little
Balls in it.
Kugra hisses in response. Her hackles are up, and then she retreats into the shadows. I know she's not a coward. She's just trying to get a better angle.
I draw a two-handed sword that is 4 times the size of me.
Fall backwards immediately.
Chili.
What'd you say, Ben?
So, hey, boss, you need help with that?
Oh my gosh! Yes, ML Heifer and Rocco.
Rocco and ML Hepper. Yeah. No, I got it. I'm gonna roll on my check.
Policy. That's the patented GM. How much do I want to kill these PCs right now? Thinking face.
Exactly.
The thing is, Ben never really wants to kill us. He just wants to take us to death's door to bring out the most creativity from us.
Yeah, he wants to humble us for sure.
Yeah. He wants to big dog us.
I want to
all
give
the
you
time.
magic items and then take them away.
Slater's
done that
still
once.
tied up somewhere. He's still tied up somewhere with the most powerful sword in the game. That was in my hands, and I lost it.
He was in our hands, the most powerful sword thus far.
Thus far. I'm going to make one in my hexes that's more powerful. It's going to be Sword of the 8 Stars.
You're going to make it.
And only George will know where it is. And every time he'll go and do like a Sword of the 8 Stars run.
Yeah, I'll just meta game us to it each time. I'm like, hey, I think it's over here. I think we should go this way.
I did a solo quest and I got this sword. From the module that I made.
I followed the rules. Okay, so hissing sound off in the distance.
Yeah.
What's going on? Is it warblers?
And then you see like a flash, something moving in the underbrush,
like a glint of light off metal or something, or
scales.
Okay.
We hold up the two-handed sword like Conan the Barbarian.
Yeah.
And I yell out, "Show yourself, fiend!"
All right, before you
before
you know what's up, like your entire camp is surrounded by the huge coil of a giant snake.
Oh no! All right, I'm glad that I summoned Conan. Now I have the.
You have the power.
This big purple-headed snake rises and says, "Why are you here?"
I say, why are any of us here?
You have the stink of giants on you.
Maybe
We
got
narrowly
giant
escaped.
friends.
No.
What'd you say?
I said maybe we got giant friends.
And I was saying maybe we narrowly escaped a giant.
Which is it?
I looked at Shelly, like not sure how to respond. Like, what's the play?
I say, I mean, we escaped a giant who thinks she's our friend.
What he said.
And are you his
that's
friend?
what seems like
so
you're
far
not.
as she knows. I say,
Yeah.
trying to confuse the conversation.
Yeah.
So far as she knows.
Yeah.
What, are you friends with the giant too?
Absolutely not.
Not a fan?
No, they traipse around the mountains, killing Sargog like me.
Oh god.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Just
no
like
fun.
I kill little things like you.
Like us, but not us, right? Because
Clearly.
we go way back now. We both got giant problems. If anything, we can help each other out.
Oh?
Yeah, what if I promised you that the giant won't traipse around anymore? They'll stay put. And you promise us not to eat us. Not that you could. And I like brandish the sword in the light.
Oh, I very much could. How would you do such a thing? How could you guarantee?
Well, for one, I'm Buddy Bobet, the Gumball King. I am the greatest negotiator in the Land of Eem, perhaps.
Love it.
What are we doing right here? You and I. We're negotiating. It could have went to fisticuffs, but yet here we are, having this nice, wonderful conversation. Tea?
Make a trickery check.
Oh.
I am not a rascal. That's a 4.
All right. Failure with a plus.
Maybe the Sargog is more
We can't
interested
be
in where the
totally
giant
full
is.
of crap because we do smell like giant.
Yeah.
Well, you're dealing with the Sargog here.
I mean, it may realize that, like, yeah, we might be able to keep one giant in its place, but not. There are other giants in the woods, the giant step mountains, I guess.
Yeah, the Sargog seems unimpressed by you. Oh, nice shirt, George. That's a classic.
Oh yeah.
Hey,
George is wearing
I
a
haven't
Sherlock
seen that
Holmes
shirt in
shirt.
like 8 years.
I'm still
20
waiting
years.
for book 3. You know.
Wow.
Yeah.
I felt Ben's dagger to the heart.
It is a beloved series of mine. I even read book 1.5. Like I read 1 and then probably half book 2. That's a lot for me.
I feel like you read book 2. Like I watched you read book 2.
Well, maybe that's what it was. Because I remember, like, I do remember a moment in time where it was very awkward in a good way.
Yeah. It was like
You
listening
like
to your
it?
friend's song.
You like it?
Like,
Yeah.
so what do you think?
What do you think?
Yeah. Is it good? There should be a crossover. That's all I'm
You're
saying.
sitting in a rocking chair watching him read it as you like chow down a dish of spaghetti, eyes blazing.
Yeah. Have you considered making
All right.
Shilangpong into a region
Wow.
of Land of Eem?
Ancient China.
Okay, over here's ancient China.
I love it.
Back to the Land of Eem. Here's what's happening. Okay, this is what's formulated in my brain, because Sargogs are no joke.
No, they're not. We're gonna die.
The
we should have fought
plus
the giant.
is that ML Heifer and Rocco have already got like they're already starting to climb over the bulk of this snake and are like,
oh, nice.
they're like, come on. They're like over there.
They're gonna
like,
human
offering a
chain us
boost.
over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you guys are in a conflict.
Hey, right on, Paul. Thanks for buying it. I'm glad you were able to get it from Exalted Funeral. That's too bad about Amazon UK. No spoilers will happen.
Oh,
Believe me.
sweet.
That is fantastic. Thank you
Thanks
for the
so
support.
much. We appreciate all your support,
Yeah.
not just that, like everything.
Paul just grabbed the, for those of you on the podcast, Paul just grabbed the 3-book box set of Dungeoneer Adventures available at exaltedfuneral.com.
Paul also created a really awesome module for Foundry VTT.
Yes, it's killer.
Nice.
So definitely use that if you want to play with your friends. Okay. You guys are in a conflict. What are your first actions?
My first action is going to be to distract the Sargog so Buddy can get away, because I have a plan.
Sorry. Technically, James, his action was parlaying.
Yeah. Which I failed.
Yeah.
Utter defeat in my parlay.
Can I use Oshkosh and Bagosh to like just drag him away over the snake?
I never walk away from a deal, and like they just drag me off.
I would give you disadvantage for that. That's
and that would be
more
and
like
that would end up,
underling would be able to do.
Yeah, that would be, and that would be my action, huh?
No, I mean you could like, yell that.
I mean, it might be worth trying to do to get you out of here, dude. Because I think I have an idea of how I can.
I mean,
myself can get away.
I do get advantage at running away, hiding, escaping bonds and stuff. So I can run. I can.
Problem is you can't run right now.
You can't run this turn.
No,
is the problem. Yeah.
Maybe I get a counterattack and.
Oh,
maybe I survive the onslaught.
Can I dungeon crew my guys to be body armor for Buddy to like take a hit?
To be the body armor?
Yeah. You get like just goo body armor.
Like striking a Jello mold.
Yeah. Sorry, I think that's just really dumb and funny to me.
I'm gonna say no because if I allow that, you'll keep doing it.
I'll keep doing it. I totally would keep doing it, Ben. No. Yeah. See, I am a munchkin, but I know when I'm being a munchkin. All right. So what I will do then is, can the cat can't die, right? Or can the cat die?
No, like not unless you die. You like party.
Okay, cool. All right.
Level 2 or 3. How am I?
Let's go. Let's pick up the action.
Pick up pace. All right. So I am going to try to get the Sargog's attention, and pull it away from Buddy.
All right.
I'm just going to taunt him. I will say, what's a Sargog anyways? You know, more like a Sargag. Am I right? And then I kind of just start moving away from ML Heifer and Rocco, like so that he won't catch them in the periphery.
How about intimidate?
How about I'm not that kind of dungeoneer, but I'm going to do it anyways.
Intimidating Sargog.
Yeah, I mean it's a 6.
It's something.
Like it's almost probably more ridiculous than scary.
Yeah, I mean what you're saying isn't scary, but like
yeah, I'm scared.
I'm very scared.
Yeah.
Okay, you've got its attention. James, you've taken your action. All right, it has 3 actions. It will attack Chili.
Oh dear.
Except I start cackling maniacally at it.
What is your defense?
-1.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the snake like lunges at you and just like face plants and takes some dread. Takes 3 dread.
We think we can win. That's the mistake. That's the advantage it gets from.
That's a start. As I wind up my 2-handed sword,
seems like kind of dazed, shaking off, loses an action, and then takes its next action against you.
Except this is going to impale me. Oh my gosh!
Oh my goodness!
Wow. The snake is really off its game. It just kind of majorly whiffs.
I think that I'm much more intimidating than I am. And I turn to Buddy and I say, "Run! Run away!"
All right.
Don't have to tell me twice.
You guys can both run, and with Rocco's Modern Life, you won't have to make a check to get out of this like coil that it's done.
But that's probably just Buddy, right? Like I still have to do something else.
No, you guys could both hop over the bodies, but
okay.
we will get into a chase.
All right, because I was going to use my 10-foot pole and pole vault.
That's amazing. Just do that anyway. It's fantastic.
Yeah, I pole vault over, and then No, the worst thing that could happen is that I would actually not make it.
The visual is glorious.
The visual. Should we do it for the visual? We're doing it. I pole vault.
I believe in you. I believe in you. Yes. And George wins the gold medal for pole vault.
I wasted 12. Maybe that'll give me. Can I give me like a leg up on the chase? Like I launched myself far ahead.
You soar over a treetop.
Oh my gosh.
Sure. You can use that as your first check. You pole vault. Just describe what you're doing, because we're going to go through. You got to make 3 successes before 3 failures, and you must describe the action that you're doing.
Yeah, I say, don't worry about me. I just get out my 10-foot pole, plant it right next to the snake, and go leap soaring over. I catch 1 or 2 tree branches like Tarzan, and then hit the ground running.
Nice, Buddy.
All right,
you're out of the coil. What are you doing?
I'm going to run away, and I get advantage when I do this. So I'm going to try to run through a hollow log and like slide through it so this thing can get me.
Nice. Good thing okay. The 10 is the first one. Yeah, solid.
Yep.
All right, you guys can see the Sargog like in the distance. You're gaining some ground. George, what is your next action? It can't be athletics.
That's fine. Let me see. I'm gonna nimbleness check to there's a minor ravine that I'm gonna just try to like whip myself across to get some distance and some geography between me and the snake. Let's roll it. Roll that beautiful bean footage. Ooh, I'm going to use a quest point and make that a 6. So I use my bullwhip ability, and I guess with a 6 it should succeed.
I'm going to have it's a success with a twist.
Okay. Buddy dies.
Okay, 1 and 2 is James. 3 and 4 is George.
Oh no!
What?
As you guys are whipping across on Chili's bullwhip across a ravine, like it gets a final like nap against James's butt.
Here we go.
That's a hit.
I'll take that 11, not a 12.
Oh no! I feel Buddy go like limp. He's on my back, and he just goes.
I'm gonna make it, and I go unconscious.
He says, "I got bit in the buttocks."
Something jumped up and bit me.
Yeah.
You go unconscious. Wow.
Wait, he really does 11 dread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sargogs are,
I mean, I'm
perilously dangerous.
Amazed that we've encountered a Sargog. First of all, what the heck kind of encounter table is this?
It's the Land of Eem.
It is the Land of Eem, baby. That's Eem.
Give it and take it away.
Are we now? So Buddy, if I was whipping us across, Buddy is still like attached to me.
Yeah.
And we like land on the other side.
The other side, and he's.
I can do something to maybe prevent some of this dread. I can use guards.
Oh.
Yeah.
Rocco and Modern Life
there too.
They get impaled.
Yeah, I can block a D6 dread.
Heck yeah.
So Rocco's going to block a D6 dread. 4, so I stand.
Okay.
All right. The Sargog hisses on the other side of the ravine, and then like abruptly turns away and slithers off into the night. You guys are home free.
I yell at it like Mako and Conan, throwing rocks and
oh my god,
a mix of fear and triumph.
Yeah.
Rocco's got a huge like wound.
Yeah,
I'm gonna be okay, but I'm still a little sick.
That's the poison coursing through your veins, my friend.
Boss, can you stick your finger in there just to like plug up the leak?
Yeah, no problem.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You jam caution there.
Wow.
Might have I borrow this?
Love it.
All right. The rest of the night continues without incident. You guys are able to find another place to rest. Do you have rations to eat and whatnot?
I do.
Well, I was hoping that the bubble tea would have fed us. That's what I was asking about.
Oh yeah, it's got electrolytes.
Yeah, it's got. I forgot about the bubble tea already.
Thirst mutilator.
Wow. God.
Okay. Fast forward.
Yeah, we should maybe, can we regain hit points because we ate?
Yeah, after rest. After you rest.
Okay, so we'll rest and then I'll get level plus courage, level plus D6.
Yeah.
Level plus D12.
No, not level. It's just a D6.
D12 courage. Got it. No, I think
you're used to having like, the
40
bard in the party.
Yeah. I think I'm full though because I really didn't take much damage.
I'm at 6. I'm decent.
That's reasonable. All right. The morning comes.
You guys got +1 realms because of your tea.
Yeah.
Heck yeah.
I say, buddy, you know which way it is back to town? As I rub the sleep from my eyes.
I think so.
Yeah.
I really do.
Look at this guy.
This seems like the best way.
Yeah.
It's a discovery.
It is indeed. That's what we needed right after the Sargog.
Yeah. We discover a dead Sargog and harvest its fangs.
We eat it.
Make a D100 roll.
Oh, gosh. Sorry. 10. 10.
It's early on in the discovery chart, so it may not be as cool as the other discoveries.
A crew of Boggle lumberjacks invite
Amazing.
you to a clam bake. They just found
First
a
of
big.
all, I'm so down.
Are these lumberjacks rival lumberjacks to Millie's lumberjacks? Lumberjack.
No, they're just like local lumberjacks who found a huge like haul of clams and are super excited about it. They're like, "Hey, come on in. We got tons of clams. Okay, these are fresh clams. You down for a clam bake?"
Heck yeah, we are.
My cat's already head deep into clams.
Hey, hello, Boggle. How you doing, buddy?
Doing pretty great. Buddy Boobay, Gumball King. Like,
Oh, your name is actually Buddy.
it is. I thought you'd heard of me.
He is the Gumball King, I say, between stuffing my face with clams.
Gumball King. I never heard of that either. I mean,
Well, you will. Huh? You will. Am I right?
He's
I
right.
guess. I mean, we spend all our time up here in the mountains.
Yeah, speaking of which, you lumberjacks, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Are you working for Big Millie?
You know, she's one of the big players. There are a lot of. I mean, I consider my boss Lumberjack Jilly. Okay,
Oh, I see.
Wait, that's the person we were dealing with, right?
Lumberjack Jill. Sorry. Yeah, she runs the show. She's got a lot of bosses. You know.
Oh, so you
Got
guys
it.
contract.
Yeah.
Well, maybe we could hook up with you guys and her. We just had a huge opportunity roll into our laps.
Huge opportunity. Like better than these clams?
I don't know if
No.
they're better than these clams. Am I right? And I like cheers him with a clam.
You guys are
Yeah.
looking a little rough for wear, especially you. You know, got some tattered clothes there.
Yeah, Sargog will do that to you.
At this point,
no.
ML Heifer's dragging Rocco into camp. Hey, boss, I smell clams. Rock, you hear that?
That's
It's
just
clam
his
for
wound.
us.
That's just the wound.
It's just the wound.
How would you guys like some clams, huh?
Oh yeah, clams are good.
Thanks,
Just
boss.
put them down the hatch.
I feed
we-
Rocco a clam.
Yeah, we sniff Rocco's wound, and if it smells like clams, we know he's done for.
Ripe and fresh as a Georgia peach down there. He's good. He's good.
Good.
Oh,
He'll live.
I'll say to the Boggles that yeah, we think we've got a deal with the giant that's been stealing the lumber.
whoa. You're dealing with the giant.
We are. We're trying to solve the situation for everybody, and boy, have we got something for you guys. We have discovered an entire lumber town that the giant has made, and you guys are welcome to move in.
Move in a giant town. I mean, that's a horrible idea. What do you giant
Look,
will eat us.
The giant's real nice. The giant
We
just wants to
trained-
have friends. We trained
Yeah.
her. And the town, it's got everything. It's even got a train. So you guys would be comfortable out here. No more slumming it in the woods. Although these clams are served. I stopped speaking and eat a clam.
He's all clamming up over there.
I'm clammed up.
Well, let me get this straight. You're telling us that the giants built a town, and that we should populate the town, and not
Yeah.
expect to be eaten by the giant.
That's right.
All this is correct.
That's right. You guys would be able to live in a nice town while you're doing your work.
One of the other guys says, "I mean, the quarters back at the camp are pretty cramped, and they give us, you know, below the bottom bunk."
Yeah.
They're like sleeping in a trench underneath the bed.
No one's actually on the
us down
bed.
there.
It's just get
It's
in the hole.
Yeah, it's a nice town. We've been there. It's fantastic. And that train, it's a lot of fun, isn't it, Julie?
Wait,
I,
and so
puke
let me
again immediately.
Sorry, I'm trying to understand this. What's in it for you and the giant? I don't get it.
The giant gets some friends, and the only caveat is that you can't clear cut everything. You got to slow down a little bit. Just too much. It's too
Well-
much. Pretty soon the forest will be gone, and there'll be no lumber to be had.
Yeah, I guess like they just won't have to be clear cutting to build barracks and like maintain their camp.
Yeah, because it's already there.
Maybe,
It's
yeah.
done.
Look, I wish I could give the A-OK on that, but that's all Lumberjack Jill.
I'm sure. I just wanted to share the opportunity with you guys so that you could get excited about it. And, we're going to go see Jill right now, actually.
Look, if all this gets approved, put in a good word for the Boggles. We get first dibs.
Will do.
You
got a
get
deal.
tippy top bunks.
All the Boggles get top bunks is going to be part of the negotiation.
Yeah. Which is going to look like you're just like...
that doesn't make any sense. They always go in the
yeah.
trenches under the beds.
You know what? I'm gonna come with you. Actually, I want to make sure this deal gets done. You know what I mean?
That sounds fantastic.
What's
What
your
was
name,
your
buddy?
name again?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great question, and I'm glad you asked. And,
Glad you asked. Let me think about that for a minute. Well, randomly generated on landofelem.com.
yeah, let me just get to Land of Eem. My name is I don't like that.
Nah, that's not a good name. It's like he's going through his secret spy identities.
My name is Ernest.
P. Worrell?
Ernest Chance.
Ernest Chance.
Is that like CHANTZ?
S, actually.
S. Okay.
Well, Ernest Chance, if you take a chance on me, I guarantee you're going to have a wonderful night's sleep on the top bunk at Yarla's lumber camp.
Hey, I'm excited about it. You guys, eat some more clams, fill your bellies, and then you all walk into Plunge Pike Logging Camps where Lumberjack Jilly is. I keep saying Jilly, but I think it's Jill.
Gotcha.
All right, we're ruined for it.
Lumber Jill Jackie. I'm sorry.
Lumber Jill Jackie.
Oh.
Lumber Jill Jackie. That's my problem.
That will hopefully make it to the next stream and we'll all remember.
I just changed the words I had written, so I hope
All I had
There
to
we go.
do was
It's in the
go to the
minutes.
sandbox. All right. What do you guys? How are you guys going to do this?
Well,
what's the thing? The bard skill, and then blah blah blah, and we're done.
I'll walk into Jackie's office.
Yeah.
Lumberjill Jackie's office. And before I say anything, I unload my crossbow, brass knuckles, and two-handed sword onto the table just to get a load off.
I was like into her. No. Let's go. Combat.
They all clink silently on the table as part of my negotiation to show that I'm a tough guy, but I'm really nice. And I'm going to say, we got a solution to your problem.
Yeah, I was getting worried that you two wouldn't come back.
Well, after we took care of that Sargog, we weren't sure we were going to come back either.
Sargog.
Yeah, it can get a little rough out there in the wilderness.
Some of
still recovering.
Some of my lumberjacks have run into the Sargog around here.
Yeah, it's
Bad
no
news.
joke.
I say, you know what? One of the mortal enemies of a Sargog is giants. Would you have thought that?
I mean, it's like how we hate snakes. Little snakes.
Giants hate bigger
Big
snakes. I pull Buddy aside and I say, we could pitch Yarla's a Sargog defense system.
I think that you're right. That's a great idea.
Right. Let's do it.
What are you guys mumbling about?
Boy, do we have a thing for you.
We've got
Buddy.
a deal for you. What if I told you that we have found a beautifully built town, Sargog free, just a few miles from here, with a giant as a guardian, who would love to have all the lumberjacks populate that town?
I would probably say that you're crazy. I don't know.
Well,
Where's
I'm
this
not.
coming from?
You see, Yarla the Giant has built a lumber town, and she's looking for friends. And after meeting some of your boggles out in the wilderness, we learned that the accommodations here are not very good. In fact, the boggles are sleeping underneath the beds.
Below the
Gotta
bottom
change.
bunk.
Well, we had to make some concessions.
I take off the other pair of grass knuckles and put them on.
Your fingers have been stuck like this because you're wearing like 4 brass knuckles.
I'll say, so we met with this Yarla, and we found out that she's really just in need of friends, and she wants to have people populate this town.
Nothing would bring her greater joy than
Nothing would bring her greater joy. So,
I mean, this is piquing my interest, but it still doesn't change the fact that she stole the lumber, and all that is unaccounted for. We gotta make that up.
Well, I mean, you have to have
resources,
meaningful accommodations, and you also, I mean, if you want to account for it, it's really just going to be that it went into the infrastructure of a new city for you guys. Just saying,
that's
worth it.
Because if you think that you're going to get that lumber back from that giant, you're living in a Looney Tunes land.
Yeah,
that's not happening. But what the giant has done is invest in your company.
Make an inspire check.
Heck yeah. Okay.
That's a 9.
Nice.
Right. I'll have to do some paperwork to add this to the budget, if you know what I mean.
We know what you mean.
Yeah, there's just one. There's 2 more caveats to this deal that I think you should hear. The first one is you got to slow down the lumber production in River Country.
Whoa, I'm already taking a hit, and then I got to slow down.
I'll tell you why.
Are you talking about the gnomes?
I'm talking about exploiting a resource that's available to you and clear cutting it too fast. Have you ever heard of a place called the Used to Be Forest?
Of course I have.
Well, do you want that to happen to your meal ticket in River Country?
Look, as a lumberjack, I understand the problems of clear cutting, but there are just bigger forces than me.
That may be so, but you let me deal with Millie. We go way back.
It's not just Millie. I mean, she's a big factor. Don't get me wrong, but there are other moguls, tycoons like you.
Hey, I'm a gumball king. I deal with chewing gum and delighting the masses.
Thinking, yeah, good.
How are you going to deal with Millie? That's my question.
I'll explain the situation to her. It's
have
really
to look at
about
longitudinal
business.
revenue.
Yeah. You want to have a business that will sustain itself for years. No? Keep all these folks employed. Never have to worry about your job again. River Country is a big place with lots of forest. And in the Giant Step Mountains, my gosh. There's huge whirlwoods in there, and you'll never even need to cut them down.
You're a tycoon. How about you whip up a business plan?
Okay, I would love to.
I love it. Well, I think we just have to invest in lumberjack stewardship. There has to be someone who's planting trees as they cut.
Yeah, that's
maybe a partnership with the Green Gallivanters.
That's exactly what I was going to say. That you're right.
Yes.
In my brain.
Okay.
It's like you should, instead of having animosity with the Gallivanters, you should work together. They can replant the forest faster than you guys ever could. Then you just don't touch that forest for a long time, and then make a deal with the Gallivanters that you'll take what you need.
You rotate, and you just rotate through. You let areas lie fallow. The soil up here is wonderful for growing things.
All right. Here's what's going to happen. You write up this business plan. You take it back to Millie.
Mm-hmm.
If she likes it, then we'll do it.
That sounds fair to me.
We shake on it.
And as I'll shake on it, and as we leave the room, I'll turn around and say, oh, and Boggles get the top bunks from here on out. Catch you later.
I say, I think the giant wanted to name it Yarlasborough. I don't know. You guys can work on the name together.
So there's the gnome that you might want to talk to.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah, we start climbing the tree again.
I don't know if you're going to go back to Yarla's or
probably last. The gnome 1st, then Millie, then back to Jill.
Yeah. Ben, is there...
Millie is in Capstan.
I know.
Yeah, Millie's in Capstan. Yeah. I
know. That's like a whole quest to get back to Millie.
Okay, interesting.
Oh, we'll have to take a boat, but we gotta get the business plan to Millie. That way she can essentially bless the rest of the operation.
Then
what's funny if she blessed the operation and then Yarla just like snaps and kills everybody.
Yeah, she smashes everyone.
Well, you know what? Session 47, we'll roll it.
Yarla's the wild card. Yeah.
You heard it here first. Somebody take note of that. In session 47, we'll roll what happened to Jarl's bro.
Jarl's bro.
Jarl's bad.
Jarl's bad is. I'm changing it. That's even better. Jarl's bad. Got some great caverns.
I feel like it would be called Jarl's bro, and then if something terrible happened, Jarl's
it changes
bad.
to Jarl's bad.
Yeah.
And it's like just the ruin of a town filled with boggle skeletons.
But all in the top bunk.
All in the top bunk.
Yeah. Amazing. So let's go climb a whorlwood tree and get up to Sea Cinder Sputter Junk or whatever her name is.
Her name is
I have it somewhere.
Park.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Spruttle Parks.
Yeah,
Spruttle Parks.
Cindy Spruttle Parks.
Wow. Wow.
I love it.
Yeah, she's still up there.
Ahoy!
She waves you up. Says, welcome back. Welcome back.
Thank you. We've made lots of progress.
That's great. That's great to hear. What is it?
Well, we want to run the idea by you. So we met with Yarla the Giant, and we met with Jill, Lumber Jill Jackie. And I've come up with a business plan that I think will actually serve the protection of the forest, the protection of the lumberjacks and their business, the proliferation of the forest over the next decades, and we'll make sure that Yarla is less destructive because she has friends. What would you say to something like that?
I'd say that'd be wonderful.
All right, sign your name here. Sign your life.
Okay.
Okay.
Got him. We got him.
I assume everything is,
No, we have
totally
to draft a business plan still.
Yeah, I still have to. I've got to draft the document, but
there's only one problem for me.
Oh,
okay.
Look, I'm all for this. I'm all for hashing this out, working together with the lumber mills and replanting the forests. Compromise. But I'm going to need the members from the Green Gallivanters, and we'll need to talk to the leadership. And some of them are a bit more gung-ho, let's put it.
So, sorry, we need to go talk to the Green Gallivanter leadership, or do you mean that the Green Gallivanters want to talk to?
Well, I can get started, that's for sure, but
okay.
I'll need more Green Gallivanters, and if you could send word and actually make an appearance. The problem is some of the members, as I was saying, are very, very anti-corporation, if you will. They don't see compromise as an actual option.
As like progress, yeah. Well, looks like we're going to have to do a corporate makeover.
We're going to do a rebrand. And it's
Avery
going to
Rand.
be,
Yeah.
Look,
Yeah.
we're expert negotiators. We will do our best to make sure that everybody is going to be happy with this arrangement. Where is this Green Gallivanter leadership?
So that we can nuke it from orbit.
Have you heard of the last tree?
The last tree.
That is clear across river country.
That is really far
and
away.
used to be forest. I'm
Yeah,
actually provisionally very excited about traveling.
So am I. We're going to travel across the entire world.
Way over on the western side of the used to be forest.
This is
We
awesome.
can. Chili's eyesight's so good she can see it from here. It's just looming in the distance.
What do your goblin
Yeah,
eyes
yeah,
see?
yeah. I see that.
George, I
My
have
elf
an idea.
eyes. Yes, I have.
I say we go to the Welkin Post to send a message to Millie, because really I don't think we need to go talk to her. I think we can send a message with the plan.
Okay.
Like, we'll write the plan, and then we'll send it as a message and communicate that we are on a quest to the last tree to confirm all parties are into it.
We can tell her to send word to Wally's, and then we'll by the time we travel to Wally's, runners will maybe have gotten us a response.
Yeah.
Are you thinking that we can take an airplane from the Welkin Post over to the last tree and then do a halo jump?
An airplane.
Yes. Yes.
You go to Skyreach Inn and take an airplane.
If we make it to Skyreach Inn, we could take a shrimp airship, which would be amazing. I have no idea what that costs, but
we're gonna hijack it. It's fine.
Sky Pirates.
We'll become Sky Pirates. Boop.
I don't know. Getting here seems very difficult.
Sorry, Welkin Post. Okay.
Well, you could take a river down to the Welkin Post and up, but I guess you take the river all the way down and climb,
and then climb.
I don't know.
It's 8 travel checks.
Well, we could do the Welkin Post.
Faster just to go this way. I don't know if you're thinking about fast.
You think it's faster to cross the entire used to be forest than going to Skyreach? That makes me want to go to Skyreach even more. Because we could go to the Welkin Post, send the message to Millie, and then go to Nakadonkey Hamlets to rest, and then
have a hoedown.
Have a hoedown, and then go directly to Skyreach Inn, through the mountains, which would be fun.
We've never play tested.
We've never been to Skyreach Inn.
Yeah. Actually,
I think we've made flyers, shroom flyers, a little janky, so you couldn't just bypass the world.
You have to as in it kind of breaks down every once in a while, or what were you what
it costs a lot, fuel, and
it's prohibitive in many ways.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm a tycoon.
If also true. What if we set up
between here and the Nakadonkey Hamlets, we'll find our fortune.
I love it.
I just want to get to Skyreach Inn to be narratively disappointed and then have to go on foot, because that's what would happen if it was a book.
I'm also fine with that. We get there and it's 70
it makes for a better
coins.
Story. But we made it all this way.
Should we make that? Should we make that our plan?
Quest. Yeah, let's just do it.
All right.
Let's just say that we've been to Skyreach Inn. Beautiful. All right.
I'm just going to document it. Yeah.
It's probably a good place to end the quest anyway. Fantastic.
Skyreach Inn. Where are you?
What's it called? The last tree?
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So If you wanted to buy
What if we wanted to steal?
a flying machine,
Sorry, buy or like buy passage upon?
buy.
Oh,
It's not really like common. It's not like a common thing. Skyreach Inn is sort of like a layover for people from Shrim. It's not a common journey that people make. I feel like we will expand these rules with the Shrim Sandbox.
For sure. Stay tuned, 2027.
So then you would have like this, you know, back and forth between realms and stuff.
okay.
But a flying machine carries 2 people, perfect for you guys. Once per day must guzzle sputter fuel, and there's a 1 in 6 chance the vehicle breaks down.
Love it. That's great.
So like every day there's a chance that it breaks down.
Never tell me the odds.
Now, if you were flying, I mean, obviously we don't have like special like rules. I would say you'd be traveling an extra hex per day. You would, maybe be out of reach of a lot of the encounters.
Right.
But you'd have to, huh?
As you said, you say that like it's a bad thing. No, I'm teasing. I get it.
No, I mean, that would be the benefit, that you're like flying over these encounters. But it would cost a lot because first you got to buy it, and then sputter fuel is silver coins, and it's a 1d12 usage die, so you could like potentially just guzzle it all in a day.
Yeah. That's great though. This all just adds to our crashing a flying machine outside of Junktown. Having to slum it after spending our fortune. Beautiful.
That's awesome. Sorry, I had to swap out my headphone batteries.
All good.
But yes.
All right.
Whatever the plan is, I accept it because it's going to be ridiculous.
All right, awesome.
Should we XP?
Yeah, let's do some XP. Did you complete a quest? See, you completed one quest in there.
We figured out the giant thing. Yeah.
Counter a new creature, critter or creeper, Sargog.
Yeah.
Significant NPC encounter, Yarla.
Yeah.
Okay.
Solve a problem creatively. Yeah, sure.
Oh yeah.
4.
Well done, James.
Got into peril. 5.
Oh yeah. For sure.
Not travel 10 or more hexes.
No.
Explore a new location or point of interest.
Giant Falls was last time, really. I don't know if we got.
I'll give it to you now.
Okay, we got to Jarlsberg. Oh yes.
So that's 6, and you crafted an item.
Hey,
7.
Look at this. That's and I did not use any ideals or flaws, but that's okay.
Shabam, that's a nice haul.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's Gouda times.
All right. Thanks everybody for watching.
Yes, indeed.
And hopefully we will be back next week. Try to get this thing on a more regular schedule.
Gotta get some fiber in our diets. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Gotta
all right, guys.
Eat that Metamucil. All right. On that note.
On the note of Metamucil, we will catch you next week.
Sponsored
by
by
everybody.
Metamucil.